Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is going to be blog number 2. I hope you've seen my first blog because... Oh, excuse me. Darn, I had to edit this again because I yawn and other stuff. Oh, okay. I hope you see my other blog, the first one. If you haven't seen blog number 1 yet, then I hope you see blog number 1 once you found this blog. I'm going to use my tags the same as each one so people can find all my videos properly. Anyways. Oh, now I'm yawning. Goodness sakes. Oh, no more editing. Anyways, this video is going to top on my views and how I feel about FTMs. So, here we go. I'm using my laptop mic instead. I hope this one's louder. I don't know why. The other camera should be louder. But anyways, my views on FTMs are as follows. They are male. They may not have been born male, but they are male. And that's how they classify themselves as, and they are male. They're not she, they're not none like that. And there's so many ignorant people out there that don't get it. But I'm telling you, watch YouTube. God, you'll see a lot of videos on here and they explain everything. And plus, I had a friend that was, which is now not my friend anymore, for certain circumstances. But I had a friend that was FTM that I went through the whole transitioning with, and you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, and knowing this person long enough, knowing about the people and whatever, and I was like, then I started getting attracted to it. And I started, you know, and I will say I want to date an FTM. I do want to have a long-term relationship with an FTM. So hopefully one day, maybe this video might even help me find one. But now a lot of people may think that's weird. Like, they go, okay, well, as you said in your other blog or my other video, or as mom always just telling me, like, you're gay. How can you find that attractive? So, like, I know this is going to be something, if I do eventually find an FTM to date, it's going to be something, another thing that my parents are probably going to have to go through. Because, you know, you just get over, okay, your son's gay, blah, 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 blah. Then you wonder, okay, now this is screwy. Now he wants to date an FTM, but doesn't he know it's got girl parts? But this is the funny part. Girl parts were never a problem with me. Girl parts were never a problem. The problem was the physical aspect of a woman. The emotional part of the woman, that part of a woman was never a problem for me. So yeah, that part, not a problem. I also hate these ignorant people out here that make these stupid comments, but of course they don't know about it, so they do. And rule number 1 with an FTM, which all of them know, is you do not mix sexuality and gender. They're totally two separate things. As I said in my other video, I always base myself on, I'm gay, I am a male, I like men, but I like FTMs, I don't mind that they've one part, I wouldn't want to change that in the world. I am gay, but I do like certain aspects of a woman, but just not the physical part. The body parts, they don't matter to me. That part is totally out of the window. Because I dated this bi chick one time. She looked like a guy, and I was totally comfortable with being with her because, you know, it was hot. Anyways, so I had no problem going down below. Not one damn bit. Anyways, so yeah. So that's my outlook on that. Dating wise, yeah, I'd like to date one, yeah, be with one, but of course I know it's going to be another emotional change for other people in my life because, as I said, especially the parents, especially mother, because I know what she's like. So your parents have a hard time dealing with you're gay, and then they're going, okay, I'm going to FTM, okay, but these people, they always can't wrap that around their heads. Used to be a woman, used to be a woman, used to be a woman. This is the problem with the ignorant people out there, that the way they treat FTMs. They got a hard enough time dealing with themselves. But you gotta always remember, people out there, that yes, they were a woman, but they're not a woman. It's a he. He will always be he. Always felt like he was a he. Just these things here and there just didn't belong, basically. But that's what people don't get. And that's the ignorance that I hate. But that's what people don't get. And most people that also don't get is when you tell them, okay, you're maybe want to date an FTM, as they call us, cis guys, SCIS guy, which I still don't know the full term of that, but I do know it means hetero male, basically, looking to date FTM. But anyway, so you can make that comment, explain that, what the actual 3 letters mean. That'd be cool. But I've learned quite a lot, and I also learned what I want. So, like, okay, let's go on the emotional part of this, and then I'm gonna wrap this video up because I'm starving and I want to go out to eat. But I wanted to get this out before I went out to eat. Anyways, here, let's get on the emotional aspect of this whole FTM thing, and the reason why I'm now more interested than I was before. And then I'm gonna do blog number 3, where I'm gonna do my next video where I'll explain my craziness in my love life, per se, if I have one. That's like totally mixed up, and I keep thinking I know what I want, but I don't, and don't want to hurt people along the way either. But it's like, oh, it's crazy. It's just crazy. But I'll touch that in another video. Right now we're just talking about FTMs, and this video is just basically on that. So let's go, as I said, to the really nitty-gritty emotional part of this. But okay, FTMs for one. Now I found out I thought they mostly just always went with chicks, but I found out no, there's FTMs out there that do actually want to go with guys, and the guy doesn't have to be straight. Well, it's true. It would be much more harder for an FTM to go out with a straight guy, because dealing with that whole. But if being gay and you have no problem down below, it actually makes it easier that way. But I have no problem. Hey, for straight guys, kudos. If you can date an FTM, then that's really awesome, because they need all the love they can get. And that's the thing, that's the part I was going to mention now, getting down to this, is when you say you want to date an FTM, and people say like this, like, ooh, are you only want to date an FTM because you're just fascinated by the way they are, or what they have, or, you know, no. Because the problem is what FTMs have, and I've learned a lot because I've watched other people's videos, is the whole genitalia for it. I forget what they call it now, like gentophobia or something like that. And they have a hard enough time like dealing with the parts they have and being male at the same time. So sometimes it's hard for them. And when you get with them, they might not want you to touch certain areas or whatever until they get used to you or used to themselves. And that's kind of the reason why I also want to date one, is because I'm a very nice, emotional person too, and I like helping out people in need, and they've been through a lot, right? So they need emotional support. They need somebody to just love them for the way they are and help them through dealing with their body and the changes, and, you know, knowing that you love them for what they are and that they don't need to change anything. And as one person said in one video, I mentioned in my last video, how it was that was probably, and I just seen that this morning. It was one of the coolest comments, and I know who that person is. I'm going to try to pull up your video again and actually do a reply video blog on your video, and hopefully that post is on my page too, and that you will actually watch this video as well. But I can't remember exactly the words he said, but he said something about, right at the end, about dating an FTM has its positives to it, because about being like, they're so much attractive because they got the guy aspect and the woman aspect, so they're like even doubly attractive. So it's like, it's kind of, ooh, you get this like hot hunk, yeah. So it's like, there's pluses to it. And FTM probably would really love to be with me, because as I said, now I'm happy being in my guy body, as I said before. I have no problem with being a man, and no problem with anything, nothing like that. But I do always felt like I had this little woman in me. So I know most FTMs when they go guy, and they are a guy, as I said before. There's no girl known that passes the pass. But sometimes they like a guy that has a bit of girl qualities to them. And quite a few I've talked to in the past, they've actually told me that. So it's kind of like, get the best of both worlds with me, I guess. I'm a very good companion too, which I will do in another blog, explain what I want, what I like, and how I am in companionship, and still wondering, why am I single? But relationships have been hard for me. So yeah, so this is my little FTM blog about how I feel about them. And anyone make comments, ask me any questions. Like, I'm still new to the whole FTM, well, not really new to the FTM world, but I know just as much as anyone else does now, and I know how to treat them, and I know how they should be respected. So any questions, even those people don't know much and want to ask me, go for it. I'll try to answer best of my ability. But as I said, I've had a friend for, I think, almost 6 to 8 years. Went through the whole transition with him, and I've learned a lot. So, and now I've gotten to the stage where I'm been watching more and more, and I'm just emotionally starting to feel like, I don't know, it's like this is something I want to, this is something emotionally mental that I want to be with an FTM. And just friends right now, get a relationship going, maybe if it comes to that far. I'm going to try to keep sex down to low-key. I know a lot of FTMs don't really want, but I don't know, sex sometimes always ruins things. I always believed you're never going to get ahead if you just keep banging and banging and banging, like I always do. No pun intended, but it's not really going to get you anywhere. You know what I mean? I've met people like that, and they, you know, I say, okay, let's stay in contact, and then half the time you never see them again because sex just clouds things. And wow, this video is now 11 minutes long, which I wasn't expect the topic to go that long. So I'm going to stop talking now, and I just want to let everyone out there know. Oh, and I'm also single, and, well, kind of single. It's complicated. As I said, I'm confused. I don't know what I want. I need to meet up with enough people and finally decide what I want. You know? Another aspect, too, on the FTM thing. Well, off from the FTM thing, but I'm also interested, too, in bio chicks that look like dudes or want to be like a dude, but are happy being a chick, too. That is totally fine with me, too. Even with the FTMs, post-op, pre-op, rather you have the surgery or not, rather you bind or not, none of that bugs me, honestly. Swear to God, none of it bugs me, okay? I'm open to all that stuff, too. I'm happy, like, it'd be nice to actually meet an FTM that hasn't gone through all that stuff. Like, most of them probably started T already, but even to go through the whole, the rest of the transition with them and be their moral support, I'd love to have that too. And I live in a big city, Toronto. Well, I'm a little bit out of Toronto, Oshawa, but I travel. And I know there's a lot of FTMs out there too, so I'm just praying that a lot of you get the blog and I can, like, have a new circle of friends to hang out with too. They're comfortable being around with guys. Even if you have TMs like girls, I don't care. I'd like to be your friends too. So, you know, hang out, whatever. So, all is cool. But my ultimate goal is to, I think, be able to show you the love you deserve, help you through it, and not something, that was a bad word. Sorry. Someone, you know, who is a guy, FTM guy, who's the guy and I want to be with. So yeah, and I got a shave, though I don't know why. Most of them say it looks good, but it doesn't really match the blonde. As I said in my other video, so I should shave before I do any more videos. Alright, so I'll take care, have a good evening. I'm also still thinking about, well, I might record another video before the evening. I'm also thinking about getting a tattoo. That's another story. Maybe make comments about that too if you hopefully watch the end of this video, how much it hurts. Most people say it hurts a lot, some people say it don't, depends on threshold pain. I just like to get a small one first, just to see what it's like on the back of my leg calf. Alright, so that's it. Signing out. FTMs, please write me. And actually, anyone, please write me. But especially FTMs. Because you don't have to be from Toronto. I travel. As long as it's not too far. But even online friends would be great too. Because I got YouTube, AOL, whatever. Make comments, send me personal messages. I will definitely try to keep track, right on track, and reply as much as possible. Trust me. Because you're going to be my new online community, my new mentors. Okay, wow, I'm at 15 minutes now. Gotta stop this or YouTube will cut it off. Love you all. Mwah. Hope to see some of you and hear from some of you soon. Thanks. Bye. Mwah.